Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA here for you today on Wednesday, March 27th, 2024. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, predictions here for you today. We got 3 picks that make great value bets for this Wednesday NBA slate. As always, we'd just like to thank you guys all for your continued support here on the channel. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's get after it today and have a great day in the NBA, guys. Make sure you guys follow us over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Straightfire Picks for more picks, content, recaps, things like that. Great way to keep up with us there. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. Absolutely free to join that. You get access to the chat. You get access to the announcements. More ideas for picks and research. That's a great way to keep up with us here at the channel. I'm also in there if you guys want to chat as well. Be sure to drop your favorite pick for today's action below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Alright guys, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP today, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. The biggest perk you get with that is access to our picks and our plays early. Basically, whenever I'm done with the research in the morning, I post up all of our notes in the community tab for our MVPs. And you get access to the early lines and all the notes, why I like the picks and stuff like that. And also a great way to support the channel. Just $3.99 per month, the cost of about a coffee per month. So, enough on that, though. Let's do a recap from last episode, guys. It's been a really tough stretch in the NBA. It just really has, and it continued here. We ended up going 1-3. This is from the 23rd on Saturday. Obviously, this is not the day that we wanted to produce. 1-3 minus 3.23 units because we went for 2 units on one of our plays, and it didn't work out there. So we did cash Bradley Beal over 5.5 assists. I believe he cashed this in the first half. I believe he cashed this relatively easily. This was a no sweat cash. I wish every play that we had was like that. But then we had Sabonis under 39.5 PRAs. Yeah, right from the jump, the dude was just grabbing rebounds, getting assists, getting fouled. Everything was just happening for him. And obviously I didn't like that. Really hurt my feelings there. It did end up going over in the fourth. He kind of held off a little bit till the fourth quarter, but he had a great game, obviously. I think he had a triple-double. Just the way it goes, guys. It's just absolutely sick, but it's the way it works. Then we had Ayo DeSumo over 13.5 points. We took him also, or rather over 1.5 threes. Then we also took him for 20-plus points. Missed on both of those. Didn't make 1 3 versus the Celtics. Obviously, that one hurt as well. And then we missed a spread pick with the Hornets +8. It was relatively close in the first half, and then near the end of the second quarter, the Hawks started pulling away and ended up really pulling away, getting up by 30+. So some bad reads, guys. Some bad plays. I don't, like I said, I don't fully know what's going on as far as that goes. On our days off here, I've been away for a couple days. I saw the Porter guy from the Raptors is doing some funny business with his props. And obviously, that just kind of adds to the whole, what are you going to do? In the month of March in the NBA, what are you going to do? Because it doesn't make you exactly want to play props anymore when you see stuff like that, when you see nefarious stuff going on. I don't know, guys. It's been one of those weird stretches, NBA. The NBA really, truly has been weird the last month. I mean, there's just been a lot of weird things that I've seen happen. That Porter thing was one of the things, but just been a weird stretch in the NBA. So we're going to bounce back and get this 3-0 sweep, though, guys. Let's get back after it today. Let's do what we do. These players and the spread is going to lock in for us. Let's get it today. So let's get right into our picks here. And number 1, we're rolling with the Indiana Pacers. -3 spread here versus the Chicago Bulls. -110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, I really love this one. When I saw this, I knew as long as the injury reports were good, and I got the looks I wanted here, I knew this is going to be the spread I wanted to attack. The last time the Bulls were in Indiana, we took the Bulls spread, right? And ended up winning outright in overtime. That's because I love taking the Bulls on the road. I like fading the Bulls at home. And truly, if these two teams played each other 10 times, I think we get the idea that Indiana should win 6, maybe 7 of those times. Because they are a better team overall. The Bulls have something different on the road sometimes, though. They played a little bit different on the road. They just surprise you on the road. You know, they could beat teams like the Kings on the road. They could beat teams like the Pacers on the road. It's just they have it in them. But at home, not so much. They just lost the other night at home, 107-105 to the Wizards. Not surprised by that at all. They're just 16-20-1 against the spread at home this season, so they've not been a very good home covering team this season. Meanwhile, the Pacers pretty solid on the road, 20-15-1 on the road against the spread, pretty solid overall. We've seen the Pacers win 4 of the last 6 meetings in Chicago, including the meeting this year in Chicago, 120-104. It's kind of what I'm talking about, right? And like I said, we're still seeing the Bulls struggle at home. I don't see a lot of good Bulls performances at home. I haven't seen it. Meanwhile, on the road, they've done it on the road. We look at these two teams. The Pacers are 4th in offensive rating over the last 10 games. The Bulls 14th in offensive rating the last 10 games, which honestly isn't that horrible. But you look defensively here, Pacers with a big edge there. Pacers 12th, Bulls 28th in defensive rating over the last 10 games. So I think overall here, this is just going to be a tough spot for the Bulls at home against this fast-paced Pacers team. Flying up and down the floor. I think they're going to have a significant advantage here versus the Bulls. I think they have a great shot to win this game by 3+ points, honestly. I really do. So, love it there, guys. For our number 1 pick, we're going Indiana Pacers -3 spread here versus the Chicago Bulls. -110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Draymond Green. Under 13.5 rebounds and assists here for the Golden State Warriors. +104 odds on FanDuel. Alright, so the Warriors here, guys, on a back-to-back, coming off a very nice win in Miami yesterday, obviously. But I think here, a couple things. A road back-to-back here for the Warriors in one of the toughest matchups in the NBA with the Orlando Magic positionally. Magic here allowed the 5th fewest rebounds, the 3rd fewest assists to centers on the season. So this is a tough matchup for Green, and obviously Green's not really even a true center, so it's not like he has a big size advantage on anybody. And the Magic simply don't allow a lot of rebounds and assists. It's not something that they typically do. So I think here, Green's going to have a great shot to go under. We've seen him go under 2 for 2 his last 2 games versus the Magic. Not really even getting that close to cashing the over here. So I love the idea of him going under today, especially for plus value. Like I said, Draymond back-to-back on the road. One of the tougher positional matchups with great under history versus this team. I like the odds of him going under. He's under in 5 of the last 10 games, 4 of the last 10 on the road. So this is a line that he tends to probably hit at times more than not. But I think in this particular situation, on 0 days rest, versus a Magic team that is one of the better defensive teams in basketball this season, I think he's going to go under. So love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We got Draymond Green under 13.5 rebounds and assists, +104 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we got Desmond Bane over 19.5 points here for the Memphis Grizzlies, -109 odds on Caesars. So this guy's been in and out of the lineup, obviously, with injury problems this season. But if he's on the floor, I think him getting 20 points is very reasonable, especially for this matchup versus the Lakers team, who was, again, on a back-to-back. I like either fading the team on a back-to-back or taking the over for the team that's playing against the team on a back-to-back. It's always a nice idea because you're getting a team that's potentially more tired and things like that. So we've seen Bane here go over in 7 of his last 10 games, 6 of his last 10 at home to this line. This season, he is 68% to this line, regardless of who's in the line. 28 out of 41. So more often than not, this guy's going to hit 20 points in a game. And here you got a lot of injuries here for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant, Vince Williams Jr., Luke Kennard, John Conchar, all out for the Grizzlies. So obviously, the injury situation is pretty high here for the Grizzlies. I think Bane's going to have a great opportunity here to hit the over. I watched Malik Beasley last night for the Bucks go for 21 from the shooting guard position for the Bucks versus the Lakers. And we know Beasley's not like a high-volume scorer, and he was able to post 21 points. Lakers just in general don't play the shooting guard position all that well. They allow the 6th most points to shooting guards for the season. So I think here you can see Bane take advantage of this matchup versus a team that doesn't play the position all that well on a back-to-back. I think you can see Bane here go for 20 in this matchup. Versus the Lakers this season, he's gone for 21 and 15. But like I said, this is more about the situation with the injuries, him being at home, Lakers on a back-to-back. I think Bane's here going to have a strong advantage here to hit this over. So Love it there, guys. For number 3 pick, we got Desmond Bane over 19.5 points here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 109 on Caesars. All right, guys, let's get to it for our picks. No for the sweet parlay today. I'm just going to lock in on these plays. I just don't want to waste money, guys. And we're probably going to hit a sweep today. So, obviously, feel free to play it how you guys play it. I'm not playing for the sweep today. But just want to say I appreciate all of you guys' support. It's been a rough stretch in the NBA. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been tough to take. And I don't know if I've ever had a worse stretch in sports betting than we had in March. I'd say towards the end of February through March was one of the worst stretches I've ever had, by a long shot. I don't think anything competed with how bad we did in the month of March and in February. But I'm determined to finish this month strong and get into the playoffs strong so we get some momentum back. Guys, it's the ways that sports betting goes, the ebbs and flows of going up and down, obviously, in sports betting. And I think we're going to bounce back. I really do. Especially as we get into the playoffs, too. I'm excited for the playoffs to start. The NBA at the end of the season is just a scary time. Baseball's got me excited. Yeah, baseball coming tomorrow, so I can't wait for that. We're going to have baseball videos returning tomorrow, too. So, super pumped about that. Hope you guys will join us on that journey. Outside of that, though, that is going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's go 3-0 today, guys. Let's speak it into existence. Appreciate all of you guys' support. Let's have a great day, and we will catch you guys all next time. Peace out.